Hello, North Cougars. My name is Nevaeh Jones.
And I'm Nate Dean.
It is Wednesday, October 12th, and today marks the very first NTV of the 2016-2017 school year.
Our theme for this week is What's New at North. We will take a closer look at the changes made in our athletic department, additions to our North staff, and we will welcome our new 6th grade class and much more.
We hope you had a great holiday weekend, and thank you for joining us today.
This is NTV. This school year has revealed a multitude of changes. Among those is the addition of 15 new staff members. Sharon, McKenna, and Razan were able to interview a few of our new teachers to see how their school year was going so far.
At North this year, we have so many fantastic new teachers to pave our way to a successful future.
How long have you been teaching in general?
I've been teaching for 6 years. This is my 6th year of teaching. I taught 5 years in South Carolina before this.
I started in 2007.
How are you liking North so far?
I'm loving North. I think that it's a great community.
I like North so far. It's nice. It's a good school. Good kids overall. Good people to work with, and I like it. I'm happy.
Give our new teachers a warm welcome into this amazing school year.
Character Day is a national day that North participated in on Friday, September the 23rd. It is celebrated to raise awareness for the use of good character in school and at home. Don't forget, use the hashtag #TakeAStandForCharacter throughout the school year when you see good character.
Well, to me, character is something that you do, behaviors you exhibit when you think no one else is even looking.
Character is like how people act.
Who you are and like what your personality is.
Character is good behavior and good examples.
Doing something good whenever nobody's watching.
It's who you are.
It's something that people think of you.
Character is something that describes you, something that you are, something that you can't change about yourself.
Character is how you act and behave when no one's watching.
Something that describes you.
I think that character is important in life because it helps you be unique and different than others.
Character, it feels like you know something.
Character is going to determine how well you get along with other people, and that's a big part of future success. It's going to determine how hard you're willing to work for things, which is another part of future success.
Character is important at school and in life because it represents you and no one else can be yourself.
Character, you can get farther in life, like you can get a better job, you can meet new people, and stuff like that. So yeah.
I think character is important in school and life because it kind of sets goals for you on like how you should act towards like other people and like people who aren't even your friends. You can still act like be respectful to them. Kind of just set goals for yourself on how you should treat everyone equally.
Character is important in school and life because character kind of defines who you are, and it's really important to be the best character that you can be. When you look at the periodic table of character elements, so many of those characteristics are really important at school, like teamwork and leadership.
Character lets people know what kind of a person you are, what you stand for, and those are the kinds of things that are important when you're in school and in the future when you get a job.
I am North!
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 I am North! I am North! I am North! I am North!
I am North!
I am North.
I am North! Wait, you're supposed to say I am North? Yeah, I am North. Okay, no. I am North!
I am North! I am North!
I am North!
We are North!
Most of us never think twice about our ability to hear, see, or move freely throughout the hallways. But are we able to empathize or understand what it's really like to have any limits on one of our senses? Nathan Schwag, one of our North 7th graders, known his firsthand what time this is like. We want to thank Nathan, his family, and teachers for allowing us the opportunity to see inside the world of retinitis pigmentosa, as well as giving us a better understanding and appreciation for all the Nathan's accomplishments.
Here at North, we have a 7th grader named Nathan Schrock, who was diagnosed with RP in the 1st grade.
Hi, my name is Nathan, and I'm in the 7th grade here at Capel Middle School North. RP is sort of like, for me, it's kind of like tunnel vision. So if you have your eyes like this, that's somewhat how I see, and slowly and slowly you'll lose your peripheral vision. That's what it's called. So I see like very little around me. I can't see like every straight from my eyes over there. It's blurry, but I see it, but it's not clear, so it's blurry, and like if there's something coming, I would probably see it, but I couldn't tell what it is because it's kind of blurry. So I'm involved in band, and I'm involved in football for Waterboy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's actually kind of hard. Normally I would stay close to a wall just so like I can have one corner to myself, and just hopefully there's no one in front of me so I can just hurry to class or something like that. I actually chose a couple of helpers to help out with that. If there is a situation, I will either have a cane, a walking cane that blind people use, or a buddy, like one of my friends who we trained to know how to help me out in certain situations. Yes, I do know Braille. It's kind of hard and kind of easy at the same time. You got like your regular alphabet, you got like contractions, which would be like words combined into one symbol, and you got your numbers, which basically just have a number sign in front of the letter to make it that way.
Retinitis pigmentosa, or RP, is a condition that somebody is born with, and it affects the retina, which is the back part of your eye. The retina has lots of cells. Some are called rods and some are called cones. And for somebody with RP, these cells die slowly over time. When the rods begin to die, that affects somebody's ability to see in dim light or at night, and it affects their peripheral vision and becomes smaller and smaller. When the cones die, that affects your ability to see colors, and it makes central vision blurry.
Nathan is just like any other kid at North. He still has the ability to play sports. He can also work like any other student. He does well at any subject and is good in all of his classes. He is also a very dedicated student in Miss Randall's LA class.
He does the work the other kids do in class. He doesn't really need any help from me, and if he does, he's pretty good about letting me know.
Unfortunately, Nathan will lose his vision over time, and at one point he will be permanently blind. Thankfully, he has prepared for the future by learning the language of the visually impaired, Braille.
At North, the 2016-2017 yearbooks are on sale. Yearbooks are a place to store memories we've created at school. The yearbook staff will be taking pictures of different things going on around the school. You may buy your yearbook at www.jostens.com for the cost of $45, but hurry, because the price will increase to $50 after October the 28th. Additionally, 8th graders can buy personalized ads for either $45 or $75, depending on the size of the ad.
Are you getting a yearbook this year? Yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped up.
Yes.
Yes.
No. So, remember to buy your yearbooks and stay safe, kids.
Trick or Treat So Kids Can Eat is a food drive held every year for people that are less fortunate than us. This food drive is held by Miss Reese and her theater classes. Every day, kids go home hungry, not knowing where their next meal will come from, but you can make a difference and donate cans to Trick or Treat so kids can eat. So be nice this season and give to the hungry.
Did you know that there are approximately 940 students at North? But guess what? Out of that 940, 316 are new 6th grade faces. Some of our Media B students were able to go around the school and talk to some of these students to see how the transition from elementary to middle school was going.
Here at Coppell Middle School North, we have 316 new 6th graders coming in from Denton Creek, Town Center, and Lakeside. We went around the school to ask the 6th graders how they like middle school so far.
I like lunch because you're allowed to sit anywhere or sit outside and talk with your friends while you eat.
The thing that I worried about most was that there are going to be bullies here. But the good thing about here is that they don't do that.
I think it's great that the other kids get to meet and communicate with each other. I like middle school more than elementary school because in middle school you have a bit more freedom.
The change between middle school and elementary school is you have to be more responsible and you have to walk a lot more.
Yes, because it's kind of cool to have like teachers that have different tastes and stuff.
We are so happy to have these 6th graders joining us this year for the 2016 through 2017 school year.
Hi, I'm Officer Freeman. I'm here to talk to you guys about bicycle safety. Since we have such a large number of students that bike to and from school and home, I just wanted to briefly mention some safety tips for you. First of all, always wear a helmet. Second, make sure that your reflectors and lighting is up to date. You're required to have a white reflector to the front and a red one to the rear. At nighttime, if you're biking at night or in the dark, you're required to have a white light flashing to the front. Another good safety tip is to always wear reflective clothing as well, or light colored clothing. Make eye contact with drivers. Make sure that you're off your devices. All too often I see many students either on their phones or on their iPads while they're biking. Regarding pedestrian safety, make sure that you're always using the crosswalk to cross or cross where there's a crossing guard provided. I want to talk to you about a girl named Veronica Shear. She was a Coppell Middle School North student many years ago. On October 14th, on October 4th, 2006, she was attempting to cross the intersection of Denton Tap and Sandy Lake. She was in a crosswalk, however, she didn't wait for the appropriate time to cross and decided to cross early. When she crossed the street, another student was driving a vehicle and the vehicle hit her head on. She sustained multiple critical injuries as a result of the accident, and she died 14 days after that.
This year, the athletic program has a whole new look. One of the things we got this year was a new weight room setup. Why did you change up the look of the weight room? How does it benefit?
We tried a new system to try to be more efficient. So we haven't really gotten to use it a lot yet, but hopefully it'll make it more efficient so that we can get more lifts in.
Also, the athletic program's got new staff members. We had a chance to briefly interview both of these new coaches.
How many years have you been coaching and where were you before North?
Before I was at North, I did my student teaching in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and I volunteered for the past 3 years while in college. So I have 3 years of experience in football, basketball, and baseball and softball.
How do you like North so far and what sports do you coach?
First off, I love North. I love everybody here. So I coach football, basketball, and track.
How many years have you been coaching and where were you before North?
Before here, I was at Timberview Middle School in Keller, ISD, and that was my first year teaching in the school system. Last year was my first coaching year in the school system. Before that, I coached for 2 to 3 years, including club volleyball and basketball.
How do you like North so far, and what sports do you coach?
I coach girls athletics, so volleyball, basketball, and track on the 7th grade side. And I love North so far. I don't want to talk bad. My other school was not bad, but I like this school better than my old school.
In addition, our 2 new gyms finally received a new makeover. This year, our athletic program's got a bunch of new additions that will benefit our athletics this year and for future years.
All of us here at North would like to congratulate Mrs. Zaire on her recent delivery of her twins, Zach and Zoe. With Mrs. Zaire out on maternity leave, North has a new administrator addition, Mr. Eden. West's longtime principal has stepped in to help our campus out. Isabella, Ryan, and Tyler had a chance to sit down with Mr. Eden. North is lucky to have you, Mr. Eden.
Due to Miss Zaire's pregnancy, we now have an assistant principal filling in for Miss Zaire.
His name is Mr. Eden, and he had past experience as a principal before he came to North.
We decided to interview him on what brought him to North.
Miss Zaire was having twins, and 29 years ago I had twins. I have twin boys. And so they asked me if I would be willing to come to North, and last year I was here for a short time, if you remember, and I said, not a problem, I'd love coming to North and helping out.
What's a major difference between here and West?
There really isn't much of a difference. Okay, both have great students, great teachers, great staff. All of the 3 Coppell schools are great at middle school.
How long were you principal at West before North?
I was at West 27 years and enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the teaching staff, enjoyed working with the kids that were there.
What do you do for fun?
Love to go to watch a lot of different sports. Love the Mavericks, love the Rangers, Cowboys. I love going to Frisco and watching soccer.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
We also asked some teachers on their opinion on Mr. Eden.
I love having Mr. Eden at our school. It's great to have somebody that has a lot of experience, that is as passionate about education as he is.
You can tell that he has the best interest of all the students truly in his heart.
Everyone at school has their own device. Technology at schools are not only convenient for the staff, but for students. We can use our iPads for projects, homework, and other daily work. We have gotten comfortable using our iPad that we've forgotten to take the time to charge, take care, and keep in sight of our iPad at all times. Students have started playing games during class and signing up for different websites with their school email. These new rules are supposed to help educate students on how to properly use your iPad. Now here is Ms. Stray giving more information and insight about the new technology rules. The first question is, what are the new technology expectations?
So a few of the technology expectations that some of our learners have experienced, mainly our probably 6th and 7th graders, is with our managed Apple IDs. But also, the whole campus has an iPhone or a phone policy. And students are not allowed to have their phones out during school hours. And this was established to limit distractions in the classroom. And since students are issued a district iPad, they're able to utilize that tool in way more ways than they could with their phone. So walking in the hallway and looking at your phone and texting and social media became a problem and a distraction in the classroom. So that's why the phone policy is in effect.
How do you think these rules will help our students?
I think it's going to help them be more responsible for their own learning and to take control and be more responsible digital citizens.
You have mentioned the managed Apple ID, so could you tell us more information about that?
Yeah, all of our 6th and 7th graders for the most part have managed Apple IDs here in Coppell ISD, as well as 4th and 5th graders. And the reason that we've changed this process is that we want to be able to manage what our learners are putting on their iPad.
As the students at North start to get more reckless with their iPads, more restraints are put on the rules. So this year we should be more respectful and responsible with our iPads and any other devices. Maybe if we act really good this year, we can earn our lost technology privileges back. Be responsible.
Well, that's all we have today, North.
We hope you enjoyed the show and hope the rest of your week is a great one.
Until next time, this is NTV.
Signing off.